everybody, it's Bree Beaupre with Interactive Scrapbooking. So today I am going to teach you how I make these ornaments. I make ornaments for my family every year for Christmas, and it is a fun thing to do, and they always really enjoy it. So to do so, I am using these clear balls. I stopped using glass. Every time they broke, people would cry. Not a nice thing. I get the balls wherever I can find them and cheap. So these were at Hobby Lobby and they were 60% off. So they were like $3.20 for 4. Yay! I use my Creative Memory circle as a guide because unfortunately, so those are 10 centimeters. So I need it like exactly on the black line, which is the outline of this guy. So it's like 3 3¾ inch. So yeah. So I'm using these little guys to help me line up on here. This is just something I printed in a Word document. I will be glad to put all the description stuff, size, font, etc. in the description in the video. So you have to leave a tail. This is very key. Must have a tail. And if you don't, it's just going to fall in and then you're going to be very sad. Make sure you give yourself a tail. So it's okay actually if you cut inside the circle. You don't want to be bigger than the circle. It will not fit. It will make you sad. So I'm actually cutting slightly inside the circle. Just because my other one, I cut pretty much on the line and it was tight. Made it work, but it's tight. So I'm just going back up to the top of my tail and done. Yay! You're gonna do the same in your picture. You are going to make sure you have a tail, so leave enough space at the top. You don't need a huge tail, but you need a tail. So right about there is where we're centered. Just use your pencil. You don't need to make a really heavy pencil line at all. It's really making more of a dent in your picture that you can trace along. So again, starting with my tail. So let's see, it's about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch wide from the top angle to the bottom, if that helps you for guiding. So again, I'm cutting inside my circle a little bit. And yes, I'm sorry, the fussy cutting. I do have that other Creative Memories cutter that like swings around, but for this, where I really just want to eyeball it, for me, it's a lot easier and faster to just fussy cut the thing. But yes, you could probably throw them on your Cricut and do wonderful things. But for me, it's fine. Okay, so I have my picture, have my little thing. So I'm going to pop the lid off. This also comes in handy as a stabilizer. I really actually use that a lot. So I'm going to start with my photo. You want to be pretty quick at this. You want to roll onto something and then drop it in as fast as you can. That way it doesn't keep the curl so much. I use crochet hooks. Use whatever works for you. I just happen to have these. I do not crochet. I attempted to crochet as a child and I did not love it. And I recently attempted to crochet for it was like squares for quilts or something for homeless people. Oh my God, that square killed me. Killed me. Oh my God, my hands hurt so bad. My elbows hurt. No, it's not for me. I am a paper crafter. So again, put it in there, get it on the other side, drop it in. And I'm sorry, I did not explain. I apologize. So you're just taking your crochet hooks and I'm pushing back and forth. So I'm kind of centering this guy and then this other one. I'm just kind of, it's hard to show this and do this. So I'm just trying to push it back, bend it back, and holding it in the middle helps to get that bend. It does not need to be completely perfect. These are homemade. So it's all good. You're welcome to try to glue them together. I don't usually bother. It's okay for me if they're a little floaty. Okay, he's still a little bendy. Okay, going back at it. So I hope this is staying on camera and that you can see something, because I know this is not easy. So there we go, a little more bend. There we go. There, that's pretty good. You can see they're staying together directionally. Okay, good. Now, I need a paper funnel. So, I'm just taking a piece of 8.5 by 11 with a piece of washi tape and just doing a nice twirl. I want my bottom to be about as wide as my finger. And I'm just going to start dropping some lovely things in here. So let's see, I'm going to start with pearls. And use what, oh, there goes pearl. Use whatever you like. There's really no science to this. I get things on sale. This actually started off with, I inherited some of my grandmother's beads and buttons. She was a huge crafter, and so I was using that the first couple of years, which to me was so nice. I love to honor her that way. So I think these are actually some of her beads. So I'm just kind of putting some on both sides. I'm not counting. I'm just, you know, doing a nice estimate of, drop some in. See how that feels. Let's see, I want some gold. Yep. So this guy, I'm just gonna pour a little bit in. Oh, there's a piece of hair stuck to that tape. That looks lovely. One more sparkle. Boop. And let's see. Oh, I love using, I call these snowflake beads. They probably are or not, I don't know. But my grandmother had tons of these. I've got to the point I actually had to purchase some more just for this purpose. I'll use some of my ice beads here. Just some crystally beads. Get some sparkle, give it some winter feel to it. Let's see. That's nice. I'm gonna go ahead. I have these red sparkly balls. I'm gonna pop one in this side. I'm gonna do two. And on you. Oops. Get in there. And I want to put a jingle bell. Another one. Okay, and I think that's looking pretty good. Okay, good. All right, so that's done. I just need to trim this tail here because he can't stick out. I still have a tail. There's still a tail. Actually, I just need to trim off that side too. There we go. So then we can close this. So I'm putting it on the picture side, and then I'm putting it on my word side. Okay, good. There, that's nice. All right, so now the fun part, the bow. So for me, bows come pretty easy, but it is a fight. There's logistics to doing the bow. So I like to make my bows big. So I'm just doing an estimate here because I want my tail to hang down below my bow. So let's see, actually I measured it last time so I can tell you. Yep, so I'm going to do 28 inches. And let's see, where's my good scissors? There you are. And I'm just going to cut you at a nice angle. I'm not going to bother with the other side yet because I got to push it through and I don't want it to get frayed. So now I'm going to use this one and do the same thing. Wonderful. All right, so, whoop. So I'm taking the side that has not been cut nice. And I'm going to go through, let's see, I'm going to go through the back. So my picture side is out, going through the back. Okay. And you want to get it nice and even. And then, no, that would help. There we go. And then go ahead and give it a tie. Okay, and you can see I've got one upside and one upside down. So I'm starting with the upside one, folding it over my finger. Okay, get my finger out of there. And now I'm going to go over, so the upside down part is going over that one, and then when you push it, be nice, when you push it through, you'll get that upside. All right, it's very difficult to show this and to do this. Let's try again. So, over the finger. Okay, and then, oh, I think it's because I'm backwards. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, this is really not that hard. Okay, so now over, and push through. And I'm going to make sure that I'm lining this up nice. So you want to be on one side or the other of the ornament loop, this guy. You can't have it in the middle, that's going to screw everything up, believe it or not. So I'm trying to get it to go to a side. And just going to get it nice and even here, pulling back and forth. Sorry, I hope some of this is getting caught properly in camera. This is not a flat scrapbooking page. It's a three-dimensional. There, that looks nice. Just a little more floppy on this side of the bow. There. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now. So, actually I can now cut this, and actually I need to cut this guy after all. Let's go this way. That looks good. And I'm going to leave the other guys a little longer. That's fine. Okay, and now I just happen to have a giant spool of black string. I inherited it with my house when we bought it. And it comes in quite handy. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm just looping through. And this is what I'm talking about. Oh, don't do that. It just went right through my bow. Don't do that. So you can see this is where you'll run into trouble with your ribbon. See, it's already cocking to that other side. So let me see. Yes. All right, this side's better. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. You cannot have it right in the middle. That was a sad lesson for me to learn. So now I'm just going up through, giving it a nice loop, and that will be what you use to hang on your tree. Okay, so, and then you just give it a check, make sure your bow's good. Okay, and it's okay if it starts separating, that's okay. It gives it a nice organic look. Now, I want to add just a piece of greenery. This is actually new this year. I haven't done this in the past, but I had another project that I had done with some gnomes. And I had all this extra greenery stuff, and I was looking at it the other day going, ooh, that'll look really nice on the ornaments. All right, so I'm going on the other side of my loop, going through here with this little piece of ribbon. And let's see how we want to do this. Kind of get it go with the ball. There we go. Get it to tuck with all its friends. Okay, that looks good. And yes, I know I'm going opposite of my pictures. It will all be fine, because we can spin it to our heart's delight. it twisted on me. That's so not nice. There we go. Okay, good. All right, and now, so it's looking like so. So now I want to add some jingle balls. So let's see there. So now I'm just going through another part of that loophole, getting it even, tying it directly to that loophole. Single knot is fine. Using my precious red jingle balls. They are precious just because I got all these jingle balls on sale. They've lasted me a good amount of time. And I don't have a ton of my red left. But this red ribbon just demands these red jingle balls be used. So I'm just double knotting. That's it. Okay, and we'll do this side. Going through. Right up there. But it's a nice gift to give to somebody. And I like having it on my tree. They just look so nice. I mean, I've done father-daughter dance ones. Whoops. I've done them for my daughter for her ice skating shows. They look really nice. I do them for our vacations. I actually have to do a Harry Potter one because we did Universal this summer. So that's going to be coming soon. So there is my ornament. Whoops. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of it. And have a Merry Christmas. Thanks so much.